Hi guys, welcome back. So today I want to show you how to deploy a smart contract in a Lily test network. I've shown you how to deploy in a local network, in your local machine. Today I want to show you in a Lily test network. Now, first thing first, number one, I'll go through the explanation, and number two, I will show the quick node, a tool which enables us to deploy. And then I'll show you how to find your wallet. I've already shown you on the previous video, so please go to that video. But today also I'll go again, and we will update the hardware config node, config node.js. Sorry, this is not JS, but hardware config node.js. So this will help us to deploy to QuickNode. So we need to have the information about QuickNode in our hardware config, plus the information about our wallet. So our private key on our wallet plus the QuickNode URL. That's it. And then we will run this command, and it will deploy a contract to a really test network. Our network of choice, test network of choice, is Gory. So that's why this is say network Gory. All right. So quick explanation on the deployment process is basically what we're going to do with this. We're going to initiate a transaction. So deployment is considered as a transaction in blockchain network. And then the miners will pick up the transaction. They will start mining, and then once they finish mining, verification, validations, they will add our smart contract or our transaction as part of the global blockchain network, and then transaction will be completed. That's it. So so this is a deployment process. So instead of us like deploying to Amazon or Google, we're deploying to a bunch of computer around the world. These are just people who have decided to mine or to verify a transaction and add in our global blockchain network. That's it. So let's go number two. So number two, I'll show you the quick node. So the quick node this is a quick node here, the URL. So you can Google just quick node and go to this. This is a blockchain infrastructure to deploy our smart contract. Okay, so you have to sign up and then click here dashboard. It will take you to this page right here. Once you click here, you have to create your endpoint. So like click here, the chain of choice is Ethereum. So just select Ethereum, and then this will be the network. So mainnet, this is the actual network. You don't select this, otherwise they'll charge you. We're gonna use Gory, so select Gory. Once you select Gory, click continue, and then you just click down here. It doesn't show. Let me actually, you'll see the endpoint. Just scroll there down. My screen does not show, but all the way down it will show you. Let me try to show you. Oh, you know why this does not show, but you will see, scroll there down, you'll see create endpoint, and then just click that button, and then it will create an endpoint for you. So it'll create two endpoints. One endpoint is WebSocket, but we're using HTTP. So we're gonna copy this HTTP endpoint. I'm copying here. Okay, and then you go to VS Code and go to, now we have to update number 3. We have to update our hardware config. So go to hardware config here, and then update here your URL in order to deploy. And then I told you that we need your private Gory account key. To do that, you have to go back to your MetaMask wallet, and then go get your private key. So you see, this is my MetaMask wallet. So I'll click this. Sometimes it takes time, this pin. So bear with me just 1 second. Yeah. Now this is a network. So go, if you haven't selected yet, just select Gory test network. I already selected here, and then you need to select that, and you need to get your private key around here. So click account details, and export private key, and then it will ask you to put your password. Please just do that, and then it will give you the private key. And don't forget to find your wallet. How you find your wallet? Go to this link right here. It's called Gory Faucet. Sorry, there's a bunch of links. Gory Faucet is just for funding, because we need to have some cash. This is a dummy coins we need to have in order to initiate our deployment. As I said, every deployment is a transaction. Click send. It will send you to your wallet. So how you get this address, I've shown you from previous video. You just get the public address. This is the address you have to pick. Okay, the address for deployment you need, so this is a public key. You have to copy down here. The address to deploy you need to use for deployment, you need to use a private key, which is down here. I've just shown you. You have to export a private key. So export private key. Once you get your private key, go to your hard config. I only updated this. Add your private key here. And that's it. Once you do that, come back here and run this command. So once you run this command here, you should be able to deploy your application. This command right here. Okay. So run this, and it should actually deploy. I don't want to deploy because I don't want to show you my private key, but I wanted to show you where to put your private key and actually deploy that. So that's it. You should be able to deploy that, and it should be good. I'll see you in the next one, where we'll show you how to connect your wallet and some other good stuff. Thanks for joining.